24 secret weapons in video games. Well, they're not very secret if you're making a video about it. Let's check it out.
3 is full of secrets, including my favorite of all, a pirate chicken. Most of you would laugh and move on, but if you press X, the chicken explodes. First step complete. Now you'll come across loot, which is way too good, but every time you grab it, they fall off the map.
How do you know if the loot's good if it
when an old friend
doesn't open?
Congratulations.
What is going through the developers' heads when they do this? I imagine they're just like coming on like a Saturday, they're overworked, and they're just like, let's just do something ridiculous. Let's do something crazy. No, we deserve it. We've been overworked. We spent too much time on this. We're going a little bit loopy. Okay, we're on Adderall and maybe other substances too. We're just gonna make something a little crazy.
You've earned the cluck shot, where you rightfully blast enemies with a chicken to the face.
Oh, that's one of the original weapons, but they just change it into a chicken shooter, which, yeah, honestly, I would see that totally working in the Gears of War universe. It's also great when a super serious game like Gears of War just has something really silly in it, because you have like Marcus Aurelius running around with a chainsaw like, Gears of War! Dom! Locust! And then you just have like a chicken shooting device.
Dead Space
oh my god, there's so many.
Months ago, and the devs kept one of its best secrets from the original. If you boot up the game and decide to play impossible mode, firstly, you're insane, and secondly, it's borderline impossible. This is permadeath and no saves, so if you die, you gotta start all over again. If it's
oh, dude, it's like a Nuzlocke, guys. Dead Space Nuzlocke.
Pull it off and beat the game, you can head to the storage locker and be rewarded with a foam finger gun. And I'm not.
Oh, I thought they meant the armor. I was like, whoa, that armor is sick. That's awesome.
The best weapon in the game.
That's pretty cool. That's fun. It's just a silly little weapon. All these secret weapons are silly. I hope they are, because I like a little bit of goofiness. I like a video game that doesn't take itself 100% too seriously. We had Dead Space and Gears of War, which is a game that takes itself incredibly seriously, just doing a little goof at the end, which is good, because my god, it would be so depressing to walk into the office and everything is death and gore and sadness and gray and grit with a little bit of foam finger action.
10 million steps for every secret weapon. In Shadow Warrior 2, all you have to do is pay real money. Anyone who owns their other game, Payday 2, gets the money bundle for free, and now you can walk around with a stack of cash instead of a katana.
All right, no, I would say that's the most valid microtransaction. You pay money to get money in the game. It makes sense. I totally understand that. I'm not mad at that at all. In fact, I wouldn't be mad if they made you pay like $200 for this. I'd say, you know what? If you pay for that, that's your own fault. You're a little bit of a dumb idiot. Also, who pays for real money in Shadow Warrior 2? I don't even know what this game is.
In another video, we talked about the hilarious Easter egg in Saints Row 4. You can find a store named Let's Pretend, and in the basement, it revealed a shooting range full of developers. I mean, seeing a guy pregnant with himself leaves you pretty confused, so it's easy.
What? A guy pregnant with himself? I guess that's where you go if you experience like a game-breaking glitch and you're like, oh man, I hate this guy, fuck the devs, and you go in there and shoot the devs because you're mad at them.
Miss this chair in the corner. It's like any old furniture, except this time, if you get close enough, there's a tiny pistol up for grabs.
Wait, is this the pistol from Men in Black? The tiny pistol that Will Smith gets?
You've got the Loud Locust, which is identical to the gun from Men in Black.
It is! Oh, I knew it! I love that. That's one of my earliest memories of watching a movie and seeing like a funny little gag like that.
Let's just say it's pretty powerful. And that's not the only amazing reference. The last place you'd expect Mario to appear in is Bayonetta, but it is totally possible. Anyone who beats the entire game on the 3rd highest difficulty gets an exclusive weapon.
On the 3rd highest difficulty? Is that not just normal mode? You can just say like normal mode. 3rd highest difficulty does not sound that impressive.
You hold it in your arms like a normal item. Instead,
that's cute.
Is Chain Chomp Mario, and he's tied to your leg. And totally worth it because it's really strong. From one classic.
Wait, that's not Mario. That's just Chain Chomp. Why does it say Chain Chomp Mario? Did it have the cappy on top of it? The Mario hat? That's really cute though. I love that. I would absolutely adore having a chain jump on me.
We have Dead Rising, and while the series didn't get over the top until the sequels, it was still pretty goofy. For example, if you manage to kill 53,594 zombies in your playthrough, Frank gets rewarded with the Mega Buster. Yep, you're officially Mega Man.
Is that legally allowed? Were they allowed to do this?
Making a video on secret weapons, you gotta include Battlefield. They have the best joke items out there, and in Battlefield 1, you can find yourself a handgun. I'm not talking about a pistol. Anyone who goes into the desert and builds a fort right here will unlock the finger gun. Pew, 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 pew.
So no, that's actually very historically accurate. Back in World War I, there were certain, we'll say, military tactics that involved if you ran out of ammo, you would use your fingers in the form of a gun to instill a bit of fear in the enemy as to you still having a weapon. So if you were completely unarmed, you could still do this, and that would look like a gun. It was a strategy that they used in a few battles, most importantly the Battle of Gallipoli, in which a squad did this, and they managed to scare back a squadron of Germans into their part of the trenches. So it's actually very, very real. Also, I have this really toxic mindset. When I was younger, I used to look at war games from like World War II, and I was like, oh, those guns probably aren't very strong now. Like, if I got shot by one of those guns, it probably wouldn't hurt that much. Because when I was younger, I had this dumb mindset where humans just get stronger as they go. So weapons from like 1,000 years ago wouldn't hurt me. So if I got shot by a musket, I would have been okay because humans have stronger skin now, so we don't get hurt by a musket.
The strangest weapons isn't just cause 3, and considering how much you can do in this game, it's saying a lot. On a random cliff downtown, you'll discover a pistol just laying there. The icon shows a balloon on the ends, obviously.
Just to be clear, I don't believe this anymore, okay? That was when I was like 12 and 13 years old.
Pick it up. Wait, my head's
oh, nice.
massive? Okay, it's gotta be a glitch, right? I'll just shoot someone to test this out, and now they have a big head? I mean, let me try something else.
What in God's name?
And somehow in the next game, the guns are even weirder. There's a bush in one of the DLC towns, and if you look closely, you'll find the tendrilizer. That's pretty disgusting, and I don't know why you want this on your back, but just wait, because things get
disgusting.
Weird. Shoot the tendrilizer, and it doesn't fire bullets, it summons this.
Yo! Dude, that's awesome! If you put that on Honkai Star Rail, it would be a completely different audience that would enjoy that, I guarantee you.
There's a secret that can only be found with explosives. Head to this field and throw everything you've got at the ground. Over time, this crater will get larger and larger, revealing hundreds of DVDs. That wasn't confusing enough.
Is it the ET hole?
Mysterious blueprint, and now you've earned a chicken on a stick.
Oh, I thought it was the ET hole because there was a big hole somewhere in like New Mexico or somewhere in America that just had a big hole full of ET games because when the ET game came out, nobody liked it. So everyone put it in a big landfill. So I thought it was a reference to that. But honestly, it's just like a chicken.
As adorable as Red Faction's secret weapon. In Armageddon, once you beat the story mode, the game hands you a new way to destroy everything. Introducing Mr. Toots, who comes from a land of magic and wonder, and I'm going out on a whim here. Whatever this magical land is, they eat way too much Chipotle.
This is when My Little Pony was really popular, isn't it? Red Faction Gorilla had the best destruction in any video game. No video game destruction has been as good as Red Faction, and I miss it because this was so fun. Okay, well...
Another weapon that's alive is in Borderlands 2. There are so many guns here for one video, but my favorite is the Morning Star. It looks like a regular sniper rifle until you shoot it.
If you were a better shot, you wouldn't need to reload.
Oh no.
Good job ending that.
That's what High on Life was based on, right? The Rick and Morty gun. It's probably based on that gun right there. They made an entire game based around that concept.
We're talking about secrets. God of War has an item that even people who own it don't know about. You can find a talisman called the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages, and it can be upgraded with enchantments. As you progress through the game, you'll find these runes, and suspiciously, they all have a theme. Soul, space, time, power, reality, and mind. It sounds like a bunch of nonsense until you compare them to the Infinity Stones from Avengers. Yep,
that's fun.
Has an entirely different meaning. But when it comes to Fallout,
is it good though?
The game is nukes. From surviving them to detonating them, but it still finds a way to surprise you.
I'll be the judge of if this is a hidden weapon. Jesus Christ, I struggled over that sentence. I'm supposed to be a YouTuber and everything. I have played the lights out of this game. 1,000 hours. I'll be the judge of this secret.
In the third game, you can find 5 transcripts that each contain a number. Of course, putting them together reveals a secret code. Well, it turns out this is the password for the National Guard's basement. And down here, it's easy to get lost and there's enemies around every corner. But stay determined and make your way to the end because the reward is insane.
Oh, yeah, it's the experimental Merv. Dude, this thing is fucking crazy, dude. You pick this up, you can fire it like once in the entire game because you just don't have the resources to fire it more than once. The resources just don't exist. But man, it goes fucking crazy.
Now you've unlocked the experimental MIRV. And looking at the ammo, yeah, that's the Fat Man nuke from World War II. And you've just unloaded 8 of them into a single shot.
Yeah, so there is a weapon called the Fat Man that launches mini nuclear bombs, and it's like supposed to be one of the strongest weapons in the game. And then you unlock these experimental move, which shoots 8 of them at the exact same time. It's mad. It's completely ludicrous. It's over the top, but it's really fun to use.
Borderlands 2 has a secret weapon that completely trolls the player. In a side quest, you could find the Bane gun. It has insane damage and would easily be the strongest item in the game, except there is one problem. Every time you shoot it, it makes the most annoying sound of all time. Even the subtitles agree.
It's worth it.
You can just turn down the volume. Good luck, because even when you mute every volume slider, the voice is as loud as ever. Now I gotta show you.
Okay, that's kind of funny. I like that they do that.
Greatest secrets in the franchise. People went to this farm that looked super empty. I mean, most of us would just grapple past it and move on. But then they discovered a black and white item on the porch. Picking it up, they now had the cow gun. Have you tried to guess what?
Does it turn everyone into cute cowgirls? You can start a farm of cute cowgirls? Because I would hate that. That would be gross. That's degenerate. Why would you? That
But it
sucks.
doesn't. Nope, it doesn't shoot cows. It's even better.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, I wanted cute cowgirls, not like gross actual cows.
You never
No, just make it cowgirls.
Silent Hill to have this weapon though. It's a horror game that is known for the moody atmosphere, and if you kill 333 monsters, you'll unlock the Heather Beam.
Is this Sailor Moon in the game?
Another classic game is Half-Life Opposing Force, and back then everyone was rushing to find cheat codes. Hacking was super complicated and mob menus are hard to find, so players relied on these cheats, and I don't think they expected this one to work.
Weapon _ penguin. Jesus Christ.
Unicorns, Far Cry New Dawn has plenty of weapons to craft, but none of them are as special as this. With the right amount of materials, you could grab the unicorn flamethrower. Now,
Happy Pride Month, everyone. Everybody grab yourself a unicorn flamethrower. Happy Pride Month.
feel less guilty about burning down forests of people because it looks magical. It's not always that easy. Dying Light 2 has way too many secrets, but the best one lets you become Darth Vader. Scattered around the map, there's evil rubber ducks, and they're super hard to find. Some are in skyscrapers, others underwater, but once you get all 5, you unlock a secret area. Go to the VNC tower, and now the elevator shows the
I'm struggling to understand what evil rubber ducks has to do with Darth Vader. Does Darth Vader take 1 bath per month where he dips himself into the warm water and surrounds himself with 5 little evil Sith rubber ducks?
basement level. Then there's another elevator that takes you even lower, and you're basically in the depths of hell now. It all leads you to the final room, a satanic ritual that you could activate with wires. And I know it's a lot of steps, but it's totally worth it to unlock Dying Force. And if the Star Wars reference isn't obvious enough, it says,
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
Okay, what does it
you
do?
walk around choking zombies like you're Darth Vader.
Oh, that's cool.
But I gotta talk.
That's pretty sick. Also, can you choke a zombie? If a zombie can't breathe, that doesn't really kill it, right? It's a zombie. You have to destroy the brain. It's like cutting off its arm, it's not gonna kill it.
About Battlefield
It's not gonna
1
die from
again,
blood loss.
It's an even better weapon than the finger guns. You wouldn't expect to find this, but if you get to rank 10 with the scout class, it lets you buy the Calibri for 150 war bonds. This is a real life item which has the world record for the smallest gun in the world, and now you can run around with it in Battlefield. I mean, even if the
Oh my
bullets are
God.
smaller than a BB pellet.
It's so small. It's this big. Who made this? You running into battle with this? You could put this in between your ass cheeks and no one would know.
Imagine how humiliated you'd be if this killed you.
Yeah, just know that has killed somebody in the world, and that sucks for them.
And if we're talking about secrets, Dark Souls has a weapon which the most dedicated players would never find. If you kill Baldur Knights, there's only a 1% chance they'll drop the Baldur side sword, and it is totally worth it. With its good reach and low stamina, people grind for this all the time. Still not as powerful as Cyberpunk's quick hack. With the right upgrades and materials, you can unlock the ability to Udo reverse someone, if you get what I mean.
Oh, I played my build when I played through this game. I was like the hacker guy because I thought that hacking was more interesting than the combat. You can hack people to like fight their enemies. You can hack people to just like blow their own brains out immediately, which is really, I mean, yeah, no, it's really sad. I mean, it's not. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
Gun at themselves, and it's pretty morbid, but it does the job. But my favorite weapon is in GTA.
It's super
San
fun though,
Andreas
guys. You have to
because
believe me.
It's not a weapon at all. There are flowers all over the map, and no one expects you to pick them up. But if you do, use it wisely. I mean, sure, you could gift it to CJ's girlfriend, but why do that when you could fight people with it? And yeah, it does more damage than your bare hands because why not? Drop a like if you
Those are some solid flowers. Jesus Christ. Well, guys, Let me know what your favorite secret weapon in video games are. And if you want me to react to a video, let me know in the Discord server. It's free to join, links in the description.